what's happening?
Yeah, yeah.
Mara, good to see you again too. Sweet. We got our microphones here. Ben Harper's here. Ben, you always have amazing shoes every time I see you. Check it out.
Gotta be known for something.
Okay. Amazing.
Wow.
Do you wear a different pair of shoes for every show?
No, but every tour. You know, pretty much sneaks kind of define the tour.
Well, and so the orange stands for?
Oh, it's nothing. Let's see. This pair is it represents the Netherlands.
Sweet.
For this year's for the next Olympics. And but they were gone. That's the thing about kicks. You know, they're out for about a week and then they're done. So we got to get what we get. It's gettable.
Get it like you like it.
There you go.
Okay. Okay. So happy Earth Day, by the way.
Thank you very much.
How did you celebrate Earth Day?
We played a show, and we've been on a campus consciousness tour that's represented environmental awareness.
Cool. Cool. Well, you know, you and I have met a couple times before.
Yes, we have.
It's nice to see you again. I mean,
You too.
I know you remember our riveting interviews, but you know, we really have a very strong bond in common.
Okay, good.
And that is Conan O'Brien.
Yes.
Okay, you played his last show.
Yeah.
And how was that?
It was incredible. It was really. I mean, it was. You would have thought, or possibly you could have expected it to have been
Sad?
sad and dark, and it was not. It was in its own way uplifting. I mean, it was charged for sure, but it was. I was honored to be a part of that environment, and what he said about beating back cynicism, I thought was super inspirational to me.
I mean, and you were able to keep a straight face with Will Ferrell dancing around?
That was a, and the fact that I have now played on a track with Will Ferrell playing cowbell.
It's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Now,
it's a big deal.
have you been asked to be on his show on TBS?
Not yet, but we've been asked to play, and we have said, of course, yes. We're gonna open up for him at Radio City in New York on his comedy tour.
Nice. That's great.
Yeah.
What a good thing to do. Okay, so you and I have another contact.
Okay. Good.
Another friend of yours,
Yes.
David Arquette.
Oh.
Okay. Now, I wouldn't say David's in my circle of friends, but I'm trying.
Yeah. Hey.
Okay.
He is now.
He is now. That's right.
Yeah.
And I know you guys have a clothing line together called Proper.
We do.
And so is that fun? I mean, are you going to incorporate any of the shoe looks into the fashions?
It's great. We haven't made it as far as shoes yet, but you know, pants and shirts, men's, women's. It's
So
ways.
he told me, I asked him, he was like, can you give me any inside info on Ben Harper?
Sure.
And I want to tell you that he was very protective of you.
Very nice. Oh, so you've spoken to David?
Yes, I spoke to him last week, and I said, tell me
Was
something.
he in town?
It was on the phone.
Okay.
We had a nice long conversation. It was
right.
all about you. It was amazing. And I said, tell me something about Ben, and he was very, reluctant.
Mm-hmm,
but he did tell me
Yeah, oh boy.
that you have something in your back pocket at all times, that you carry a notepad with you.
Yeah, it's true.
So you write down, is it right there?
I got it. Damn.
What's in it? Thoughts,
Oh.
reflections, songs? Or is it private?
It's pretty.
Is it like your diary?
It's everything. It's all of it. It's all of it. It's anything that I've lived that's worth writing.
Well, I want to know if there's anything in there about Ringo Starr, because I know he just recorded with you in your last.
Ringo's he's in there. He's all up in there.
Okay, so now how'd you hook up with Ringo?
I know. You don't have enough tape in the camera.
So had you known him for years and then it came together?
MySpace did an artist-on-artist interview series, and Ringo and I got together for that.
Okay.
That's how we first met, 3 years ago.
So it was like an iconoclast kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're interviewing Ringo Starr.
Yeah.
I know you're a Beatles fan.
Yeah.
And you're leading up to it. How do you prepare for that?
Well, I'm a big fan of the Beatles and Ringo's solo work as well. I've grown up. My parents followed the Beatles every move, and individually and collectively. So we grew up with all of it. So it was just it's as big as it gets on a certain level.
Did you say peace and love, peace and love, peace and love?
But peace and love all over the place.
So new record's coming out.
Yes.
You just finished that.
Yes.
And what's it going to be called? Do we know yet?
It's called Give Till It's Gone.
Okay. And it comes out when?
It's coming out in September.
Okay. Excited for that?
I'm beyond.
Well, we're excited too. I know you've got a live DVD out on your website, which is cool.
Yeah.
What's it like watching yourself in concert?
When you have the power of editing, it's great.
And are you like sort of a diva with it? Like, got this, keep this, take that out.
No, I'm not so much of a diva, but at the same time, I mean, there's certain angles that it's good you can. I mean, as far as the music, that's left alone.
Okay.
Not one overdub.
Okay.
But as far as the camera angles, yeah,
So are you thinking to yourself like, oh my God, what kind of expression am I making?
Yeah, and I don't say, and also in between banter, which no one should ever do. No one should ever talk between songs. It should just be. I mean, that gets risky. But at the same time, I don't sit there and control every angle. There's a professional editor at the helm, and they give us a cut, and we'll make suggestions, and then we'll get another cut. That usually goes back 2 or 3 times, and then you're done.
I'm excited to see that, and excited. I know you've been covering Under Pressure. We talked about that the last time we met.
Yeah.
Has David Bowie contacted you? Have you met him before? Does he know this?
I've met Mr. Bowie, and I'd imagine by now maybe it's gotten back to him. I don't know for sure.
Oh, so
Eddie Vedder and I were doing it together as well, so that has a whole other level of impact. So hopefully it's made the rounds.
Pretty incredible. Well, what a ride you are on, Ben Harper. We thank you so much for playing our Earth Day birthday concert.
Thanks for having me.
I mean, Atlanta, you know, one thing about you, and if you're watching this, the last time we did our Circle of Friends and you came, and I've never met an artist like you who takes the time to meet every single fan the way you do.
I do that, I do.
And when did that start?
From the beginning, and it's just something I couldn't hit the brakes on it. I'm just always... I hope that can represent, because at times I'm not as appreciative as I could and should be, but hopefully that I've always met every fan to the last, every picture to the last. There's been exception, but I'm in the upper 90th percentile.
You're amazing, amazing.
And hopefully that can somehow represent how sincerely appreciative I am of fans providing me a gig.
And we expect you to go out and meet every single fan tonight.
Okay. Well,
Ben, we know you're busy and you've got a lot going on. We want you to go sound check and have a great time.
Okay,
thanks for playing our Earth Day birthday. It was great seeing you again.
Thanks every time.
Can't wait for the new record.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Thanks.